This is Holy Cross Component 1 Mock, and this is Mock 1. And this might be quite fresh in a lot of your minds as you've just done the nitrogen cycle. And this is a cross section through a root nodule. So if you've got a plant there, like a bean, a legume, there's the soil, and then we've got roots here, and these will have maybe little nodules on. And this is a cross section through the root and the nodule there. And we've got our organism there, Rhizobium, and it says it's in a mutualistic relationship, each deriving benefit. And we've also got this other stuff called leg hemoglobin. You don't strictly need to know about leg hemoglobin, but the clue there is hemoglobin, bit of leg hemoglobin. Straight definition first for 2 marks, we should get this. What is meant by the phrase fixed atmospheric nitrogen? So this is just the conversion of nitrogen gas. So nitrogen gas into a kind of, you can get away with here, a nitrogen compound. So not nitrogen gas anymore, kind of more reactive nitrogen compound into a nitrogen compound. And you might, the most typical right answer here would be ammonium, NH4+. So that's the most common right example there. For some of you, you put ammonium and then put the wrong symbol or the wrong kind of letters there, or you minus instead of plus, and then make it very hard for the examiners to give you the mark there. Ammonia, yes, but it quickly get changed into ammonium, so ammonium's much the best answer. And we could also accept any other eventual compound there, like nitrate. So 2 marks there. The nitrogen gas, we need to get over that, and then this nitrogen compound. Describe how the fixed nitrogen is used by the plants. Well, there's a plant. What's it wanting to do? What's it making out of these nitrogen? So think of anything containing nitrogen, and that's probably what the plant does with it. So the plant is going to grow. So growth. And then let's think of, it's going to grow, but what things made out of? So it's going to take these nitrogen compounds and make them into something more useful, like amino acids. So makes amino acids, proteins, nucleic acids, organic nitrogenous base, DNA, that sort of thing. So 2 of those. Over the page. Now we're going to this mutualistic relationship. So both get benefits. We can see the benefit for the plant. It's getting these fixed nitrogen compounds. Well, what about the rhizobium? Well, if we look about the rhizobium here, what does a rhizobium do? It anaerobically converts nitrogen gas into nitrogen compounds. And what does the plant give it for doing that? It gives it a little treat for doing that. It gives it some carbohydrate in order for it to respire, and provides these conditions, particularly with the kind of leg hemoglobin, for anaerobic growth. So that's the benefit for the rhizobium. So supplies carbohydrate. You might have suggested a particular one. It actually supplies amino acids as well. so give some of the nitrogen back in a more usable form. Amino acids. But more likely, as a better second answer would be, provides an aerobic conditions with this kind of leg hemoglobin, to get rid of the spare oxygen. And we could also possibly say shelter, from consumers, possibly. So we could say possibly gives it a habitat or shelter away from things that might eat it, a place to live. But I'd have gone with supplies carbohydrate and provides anaerobic conditions as the main two there. One difference and one similarity between this mutualistic and a parasitic relationship. So if you think to component 3 when you did nutrition, you did all about parasites. So you should remember the definitions there. So the difference in a parasite, I'm going to say which one it is as well, just in case there's any confusion. In parasitic relationship, only one organism derives benefit, or for example, one is harmed. If you think of a definition, parasite lives in or on another organism and obtains nutrition at the expense of the host. Similarity, this is a bit more difficult. Well, similarity, they're both two species. One, the mutual benefit, one, the parasitic and harmful relationship. The similarity is two organisms of different species involved. And lastly, suggest one use for the leg hemoglobin, and that ties in with one of our answers before. It provides the anaerobic conditions, so it absorbs or combines with the oxygen, to maintain those anaerobic conditions. So maintains anaerobic conditions, by combining with oxygen. And hemoglobin combines with oxygen.